Right, I'm stopping here because this is where we can first catch a glimpse of the mountain I'm heading for, which is Cribyn. I'll show you now because this is one of the best views you can get of Cribyn, Penarvan and also Corndy. Cribyn is the pointy topped mountain. One of the reasons I like it is it looks like a child's idea of a mountain. It's got a sharp pointy top, and when you get up there there's a real sense of achievement. It's not as high as Penarvan, which you can see to the right, but Cribyn is a particular favourite of mine. To the left of it you can see Vanna Big. Anyway, now we're in view of Cribyn. I'll carry on and come back to you shortly. It's just gone 9:15 on the morning of Tuesday, November the 25th, 2025. I'm in the centre of Brecon, just by the bridge across the Usk, and I'm setting off on foot to climb to the top of Cribyn, which is a shade over 2,600 feet. Anyway, I'll come back to you when I've got a decent view of the mountain. This is an even better view of Cribyn. It's said that the outline from this angle resembles the Matterhorn. There's Vanna Big, and you can see the slope below Cribyn, which has to be climbed. That's called Bunteg. You've got to climb that before you can get to the mountain itself. You can't quite see Penarvan now because the ridges there obscure it. But anyway, that's where we're heading. Cribyn. Well, it's taken me an hour and a half to reach the foot of Cribyn, or rather the ridge, the north ridge, which lies in front of it. It's Bunteg. Let me show you. That's the first ridge, but there's a lot more behind that. I've got to get up there. You can just see Penarvan to the right. I've come up this stony path, which is actually an old green lane. It's called the Gap Road. I'll have more to say about it on the way back. Believe it or not, this was once the main road between Brecon and Merthyr Tydfil. It runs straight through the mountains to a col between Cribyn and another mountain. It's practically deserted now. However, I'll have more to say to it on the way back. But in the meantime, I am heading up onto Bunteg towards Cribyn. Right, I'm pretty well at the top of the ridge now. If you look around here, you can see there are other ridges all running parallel from Penarvan and Cribyn. I'll talk a little more about the geology of the area in a bit. In the meantime, we can get a really good view now of Cribyn. So, it's really still just walking I'll get to the foot of the difficult bit in about half an hour, and then I'll come back to you, because that doesn't involve walking, it involves climbing. As you can see, it's fairly windy here. I thought I'd show you the north face of Cribyn so you see what's involved. It really is a bit of a struggle now. There's about 600 feet to go, which is about the height of the BT Tower in London. Let me show you. I'm really going to have to put my mind to this. I might make one more clip when I'm just near the top, okay? You can see it's not actually a picnic up here. The wind has died down a little bit, but it's mainly clambering up parts of the rock that are exposed. The wind and rain have worn away this edge of the mountain, exposing the bones of it, if you like, and this is the only way up, clambering over these various rocks and so on. Having said which, it's a glorious view from up here. You can, if you can see a white smudge in the distance, that's Brecon, where we started from. Nearly at the top now. Well, here we are at the top of Cribyn, which is, as I say, a shade over 2,600 feet. Down there you can see the path that I'll be taking back, the Gap Road. I'm going to head down to that col there, the space between these two mountains, and the road runs down from there. And it runs all the way back in the direction of Brecon. Once again, you can see Brecon there, just that white smudge. It's not quite so windy up here as it was actually on the edge there. The wind blows along that edge. I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to be up here. There is, to my mind, no more beautiful landscape anywhere in the world. Just have a look again. Tell me those aren't the most beautiful mountains in the whole world. That's Cribyn, where I've just come from, and I'm heading down to, you see the notch there between the two mountains, that's what they call the Windy Gap for obvious reasons. And then after that I can follow the path all the way back there to Brecon. It'll be a round trip, I suppose it'll be about 12 miles by the time I get back.